Hi, this is Mark Soden, Fog Machine. I'm here for the Santa Ana Noise Fest. I'm here with Pablo Perez.
Hey, my name is Pablo Perez, and I am a from Los Angeles, native Los Angeles, and specifically Venice Beach.
Awesome. So, what started you down the path to what you are presenting at Santa Ana Noise Fest 15?
Well, it's been a long journey. My musical journey is spanned from originally starting in backyard bands playing rock music and evolved to becoming a music major where I was playing like jazz and classical, and I just felt like I just my continuous sonic exploration of music was just continuously deconstructing what music is, and essentially it comes down to like just sound and a noise. And that always fascinated me. And it always fascinated me too is when new music comes out. It's always often described as noise, like when jazz came out, like, it's just a bunch of noise, or rock, that's just a bunch of noise, right? And I've always liked being on the edge of things. So that's, you know, it just naturally gravitated to that. I've always been experimental, and always trying to push my personal boundaries of what I could do. And I also love the fact that the scene isn't really about fame and popularity. It's really like a group of passionate people who just really love what they do and are interested in the art of it.
I agree. It is a great scene. Um, how do you prepare for a performance?
You know, I wish I could say I had like these certain steps I do that are very organized and structured, but I find like every performance is different. Some performances I spent a long time, maybe preparing a piece, but at the end, it sometimes I change at the very last minute, and then vice versa. So it just I really try to like think think a lot about what I want to accomplish, and then I just kind of just let my intuition take over of like what instrumentation I want to use. The one thing I do is I try to like just record myself and listen back to it, and I just make a series of recordings and just listen back, and that helps me kind of just understand where my head is at and how to reflect on the pieces I make.
Out of curiosity, do you have a favorite piece of gear that you will be using at Santa Ana Noise Fest 15 that you would like to introduce?
Yeah, so favorite's a strong word for me because it changes all the time. But and this may be something to change, right? Like I said, the last minute something might inspire me. But two pieces of gear that I've been really getting into is one is I just got this thing by Electro Lobotomy, and it's this synthesizer kind of pedal that just makes these incredible sounds that it's really fun. I like the portability of it. And then another one, which I think you saw me play, was my Soma Enter. Um, and this one here, I just like when I first just saw a photograph of this, I just knew it was going to be mine. I didn't even hear the instrument yet. And it's basically a touch plate synthesizer, and you have like right and left stereo fields and kind of percussive elements and synthesizer elements and delay built into it. So it's super fun instrument. It's super expressive, and I really like the experimental nature of the designers and how they built that instrument.
Do you have any events on the horizon other than Santa Ana Noise Fest 15?
Yeah, so there's actually a couple events. One of them is on December 9th. I'm playing at something called a Vast Lab Film Festival, and we're doing something pretty interesting. They're playing a series of films, and I am gonna be playing with Threadbare Aristocrats, and they are a trio and kind of like jazz trio, but they're beyond that. But I'm gonna be playing along with them my various instrumentation, and we're gonna live score the films. So that's gonna be fun. And then on December 6th, that's gonna be in North Hollywood, and it's on my Instagram at Pablo Chris. And then on the 16th, I'm actually been getting into visualizations. So I'm going to be doing visuals for a Surge modular event, which should be really fun. Coaxial.
Anything else you'd like to add for just closing out the interview?
No, just really excited to be part of this noise event. And thanks, Mark, for putting this all together. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. This has been Pablo Perez, and he's going to be performing at Santa Ana Noise Fest 15 on the 30th of December. So come on down.